Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've already subscribed and you've seen a few of my other videos, that's great. Thank you for coming back. We'll go ahead and get started with some centering. So sitting comfortably in your chair, making sure your feet are flat on the floor, ankles are below the knees, hands resting on the thighs, however you feel comfortable, palms up, palms down, that's fine. Sitting tall, elongate that spine, shoulders back and down. Looking forward, you can go ahead and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in. Exhale out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Take a few breaths on your own. Here we're just centering and bringing focus, bringing the awareness into the body. The voice is inward, slowing the nervous system down before we begin this routine. Continuing to inhale those nourishing breaths. And as you exhale, go ahead and let out a little sigh. And again, inhale deep. And exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes and we'll begin. We'll start by sitting forward in your chair, just to the edge of your chair, making sure that you're stable. We're going to bring both our feet straight out in front of us, heels resting on the floor. From here, I want you to go ahead and spread your toes wide and squeeze them. You may find it easier if you mimic it with your fingers as well, plus this gives the hands an extra stretch as well. So we're going to spread the toes wide and squeeze. And open and squeeze. 2 more times and squeeze. Last time and squeeze. From here, you can go ahead and hold onto the seat of your chair if you wish, hands on the thighs, wherever comfortable. We're going to point the toes towards the floor, feeling a stretch in the front of the ankles. And we're going to flex the toes back towards the knees. Again, inhale as we point. Exhale as we bring the toes back towards the knees. 2 more of these. And the last one. Bring your feet back in. Now, I want you to grab the underneath, interlace your fingers under the right thigh, behind the knee. You're just going to raise the knee up towards the chest, sitting tall still, shoulders down and back. We're going to rotate the ankle. Small, gentle circles. Going to go the other way. Continuing to breathe naturally with the movements. Go ahead and lower your right leg down, and we'll do the same on the left. Bring your hands underneath your left thigh, bringing your left knee up towards the chest, again sitting tall, shoulders not up for earrings, keeping them down and back, rotating the ankle, loosening up all the joints, starting with the lower body. We'll go the other way. Go ahead and lower that leg down. You sit back slightly in your chair if you wish. And from here, we're just going to lift our right leg straight up and lower down. And the left. And lower that down. And the right. And the left. And we're going to continue this, and we're going to add the arms. So as we raise the right arm, the arms come up. As we lower the legs and the arms. Bringing the left up, arms come up, inhale. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time on the left. And exhale. Very good. We'll go ahead and stand for the next one. This is a hip opener. So move your chair wherever you need. We're just going to stand to the side of our chair, holding on the chair if you wish for stability. We're going to go ahead and bring our right leg up, hand to the outside of the right knee, and we're going to inhale, standing tall. As we exhale, keep your hips forward. Bring your knee out to the right side, opening up that hip area. And bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale as we open that back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, open. And bring that back in and lower that down. And we'll step to the other side of our chair. Bringing the left hand to the outer side of the right knee, left knee. Bringing that knee up. We're going to inhale, standing tall. Exhale as we open it up. Bring it back in. Inhale, standing tall. Exhale, open. Bring it back in. Exhale. Inhale, bring that back in and lower that down. Good. We'll go ahead and sit back in our chair. Again, depending on the chair style that you're using, just want to make sure that your feet are always grounded and flat on the floor for any of the exercises. So from here, we're just going to do some postural ones, opening up the torso and the middle of the body. So from here, I want you to go ahead and place your hands on your thighs. As we're going to take a big inhale, sitting tall. As we exhale, I want you to slide your hands forward, rounding the back. Arching that back. As we inhale, come up. We're going to draw the shoulders back, the elbows back. You can hold on to the back of your chair if you wish to open up that front of that chest a little more into cat-cow pose. And we exhale, lower it down and round. Inhale to come up, arching back. Opening that front of that chest. Exhale, come back to the front and round the back. Inhale, come up one more time to the back. And exhale. Back to center. Go ahead and do a spine twist here. So I'd like you to take your right hand to the outer of the left knee. Bring your left arm straight out in front of you. Inhale, sitting tall. As we exhale, we're going to bring the left arm out behind us. You can also drop the arm to the back of the chair if you wish, if that's more comfortable for your shoulder. And we're going to twist to our left. Inhaling and exhaling. This is an active stretch. You should feel it in your core. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. Inhale to come back to center. Take the left hand to the outer right knee, right hand out front. Bring that, sweeping it around to the back. Again, you can grab the back of your chair. You might even be able to use the chair as a little bit more leverage for the twist. Whatever's comfortable for you. From here, twisting to your right, we're going to inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale to come back to center. Pardon me. Okay, from here, we'll go ahead and we're going to do some standing again. So from here, I would like you to take your chair and place it to the front of your mat. I'm just going to make sure that I'm still on the view here. So I would like you to stand facing your chair. You can, depending on the type of chair, if you have armrests, you're going to want to turn it towards so you can put your hands flat on your seat. So from here, standing tall, we're going to go ahead and sweep our arms out to our sides as we inhale, bring them up into an upward salute. Palms touching lightly. We can exhale as we lower them down. And as we do this, we're going to hinge at the hips, bringing our hands to the seat of our chair, flat on the seat of the chair. From here, I want you to step your left leg forward and your right leg back, bending your knee slightly so you can feel a stretch in that back right calf. Good. Come back up to forward bend. If you can, go ahead and lower your torso a little bit more towards the chair, feeling a stretch in the back of the legs. Maybe a stretch in the lower back. Come back up to flat hands on the chair. This time we're going to leave our front foot forward, stepping our left foot back, and bend those knees a little bit, feeling that stretch in the back of the left calf. Continuing to breathe. From here, straighten your legs, and I want you to bring your right foot back to your left foot. And from here, we're going to go into a downward dog. So from here, I want you to push your hips backwards. So there's a big stretch. Long in the spine, legs straight, parallel to each other. Dropping the head between the arms. Pressing the chest to the floor. Fingers can be wide on the chair. Pushing the hips back. Feeling a nice stretch. From here, come forward, bringing the hips forward into a straight spine, and we're going to go into plank. You may find that if you do the plank with your hands on it might be too hard on your wrists. So go ahead and you can turn your wrists so your hands are gripping the side of your chairs into plank. Nice, strong hold. And from here, we're going to push back into downward dog again. Hands flat on the chair, pushing back into the hips, dropping the head between the arms. Slow breath. Keep those arms straight. Come forward again into plank. Try not to drop the hips too much to arch the spine. That's too much pressure on the lower back. Try and keep a long, straight spine. Keeping the core tight to protect the lower back. We'll come back up and we're going to walk the feet forward a little bit into a forward bend again. If you can, bring your forearms to the chair. Feeling a stretch down the back of the legs. Come up to straight arms. From here, standing up tall, sweeping the arms out to the side, rotate the palms, bringing them up into an upward salute. And bring your hands down to your heart at prayer. Good. From here, we'll go ahead and we'll get seated back into our chair. I'm going to do some lunge movements now. So for here, I want you to bring your left foot out to the left side of your chair, 90 degrees. Your right leg, you're going to go ahead and sit forward in your chair, and you can either drop your knee towards the floor, if that's comfortable, with your toes out, behind, or if you're able, go ahead and bring your foot out a little further behind you to more of a lunge stance. We're going to turn the hips to face out over our left leg. Directionally challenged today, apparently. From here, when you're comfortable, you can go ahead and raise one or both arms. Make sure your torso and your shoulders are above your hips. Not leaning forward, not arching too far back, just straight. Taking a few breaths here into warrior one. feeling that stretch in the front of the right thigh and hip, in the pelvic area. On your next exhale, drop your left forearm to your left thigh, and we're going to take the right arm and we're going to reach over to the side, extending, feeling more of a stretch down the right side this way. Again, don't crank it too far where you're straining, just an active stretch. We don't want to cause pain. Inhale to come back up, lower the arm down, and back to center, and we'll do the same thing with the right. Bringing your right knee out to the right of your chair, sitting forward. Again, you can drop the left knee to the floor, toes curled behind, or if you're able to, go ahead and lunge that foot out behind, turning your torso to face over your right thigh. Inhale, sitting tall. Go ahead and bring one or both arms up into warrior one. Big inhale and exhale. On the next exhale, bring that right forearm to the right thigh and extend over towards your right, bringing your left hand over top of your head. Just till you feel that stretch. The more you practice this, just be aware of progress. Where you might have started with your knee bent, you might find next time you can extend it a little bit more, and then you can actually get it out to a full lunge. Go ahead and inhale and come back to center. From here, we're going to go ahead and start with our upper body. So we'll start with our hands. So I'd like to bring your elbows 90 degrees, shoulder height, and I want you to bring your fingers wide and squeeze, mimicking what we did with our toes, and we might have used our hands to stretch to practice that. This is good for circulation, arthritis, grip strength. I'm going to tell you, they putting those lids on those jars awfully tight anymore. Good. Go ahead and lower that down. Raising one hand, your left hand. We're going to bring our thumb to the base of our pinky and our index down to the base of our thumb. Bring the middle finger to the base of the thumb. Just your ring finger. And then your pinky. Raising your right hand up. Bring your thumb to the base of your pinky and open. Index finger to the base of your thumb and open. Middle finger, open. Just a ring finger, open. And the pinky. Good. Well, we've got the right hand up here. We're going to go ahead and do some wrist rotations. So make a soft fist. We're just going to rotate the wrist. Motion in the joints, and that creates the lubrication and the lotion to keep them from seizing up and tightness and that. So we're going to go ahead and go the other way. I'm creaking and cracking today. That's okay. Keep moving. Go ahead and lower that down and bring the left hand back up, soft fist, and small, soft circles, rotating. Go ahead and the other way. Perfect. Lower those arms down. Sitting tall again, shoulders back, bringing your arms out to your sides. I want you to rotate your palms facing up, bringing your fingertips to your shoulders into almost like a bicep curl. Good. While we have our arms out here to our sides, go ahead and rotate the palms to the floor again. We're going to reach the arms back behind you as far as you can, opening up that front of the chest. As we bring our arms forward, as you exhale, I want you to cross your right arm over your left, crossing deeply. Inhale, open them back up, pressing them back. As you bring them forward, this time we're going to cross the left arm over on top deeply. Open that back up, press back. As we exhale, bring the arms across again, right on top. From here, we're going to stop. I want you to bring your left fingertips to the ceiling and your right fingertips to the ceiling. So the back of your hands should be touching. If you're able, you can stay here. Or if you're a little bit more flexible, you can bring your left fingers to your right palm. If this is too difficult yet for you, you can go ahead and just give yourself a big hug. Or because we're going to do this on both sides, you can go ahead and bring your right arm over across, cradle it with your left arm, and just kind of give that stretch in the shoulder, kind of mimicking the same stretch that we would do with eagle pose. But if you're able to, with your other arms, going to eagle pose, I'm going to feel that opening in the between the shoulder blades, pressing the arms away from your chest. Breathing, go ahead and close your eyes if you wish. This is a good stretch for the shoulders, the upper back. You can go ahead and let that go. Bring your arms back out to your side, pressing back. And as we come forward, this time we're bringing the left hand on top. Right fingertips to the ceiling, left fingertips to the ceiling, and then you can bring your right fingertips to your left palm into eagle. Again, if this is too difficult, you can just leave the back of your hands together. You can just give yourself a big hug, just kind of pulling your shoulders away, opening up the back, or you can go ahead and cradle that left arm and stretching the shoulder. But if you're able, go ahead and do the eagle pose. Again, press the elbows away from the chest. Breathing here, slow, small breaths. When you're ready, go ahead and open your arms back out to the side, and we can lower them to our lap. Good. We're just going to give ourselves some shoulder rolls. That stretch was really good. Now we're just going to roll the shoulders out. So I want you to inhale as you bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Roll them, and exhale as you bring them down and roll them forward, allowing your spine to go wherever it feels natural. Bringing the shoulders up, down and back, forward. And now we'll go the other way. So we're going to bring them back and up. Exhale as they go forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Forward and down. One more time. Good. That feels great. From here, we'll go ahead into a neck stretch. So I'd like you to take your right ear and shoulders sitting tall again. I want to make sure that our posture is good. Shoulders down and back. Hands could be resting on the thighs. You're going to lower your right ear to the right shoulder. Just a nice stretch in the side of the neck, not overextending and straining. We don't want to cause any pain in the neck. If you wish, after you've been here for a little bit, you might be able to take your right hand to the outer side of your left of the head and kind of push down to get into a little bit more of a deeper stretch. But again, do not cause pain. Do not overstretch. Just gentle. From here, we'll drop the chin to the chest to center, and we'll bring it up. Now we're going to take your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, just feeling the stretch. You can bring the left fingertips to the other side of the right of the head for a little bit more of a deeper stretch. Roll the chin forward. Come up to center. Very good. Just go ahead and do a couple of stretches now before relaxation. So I'd like you to bring your right knee up in towards your chest. If you're able, go ahead and rotate that ankle to the left knee, and your outer right thigh should be facing the floor. If you're not quite there yet, what you can do is bring the left leg out in front of you, crossing the right ankle over the left shin. And we can still get it wherever you feel a stretch in that outer right thigh. If you're able to go into what I call half butterfly, so you bring the knee into the chest, rotating that leg, ankle to the left knee, and the outer right thigh facing the floor. Flex your toes back towards your knee if you're doing this posture, holding your left hand on your right ankle and your right hand on your knee. And as you inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, you might be able to lean forward a little bit and gaze out at the floor, feeling that stretch in the outer right thigh. Go ahead and come back up to center. Lower that right leg down, and we'll do the same thing on the left. Again, you can put your right foot out in front, crossing the left ankle over the right shin. Or if you're able to, go ahead and draw that knee up into the chest. Rotate so the left ankle's on the right knee, flexing that toe back, and your hand on your ankle and your outer, inner knee. And you're just going to let the thigh drop towards the floor, sitting tall. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, lean forward wherever you feel that stretch. Again, another posture where you may need notice progress. You may be able to sink a little bit deeper. You can rest your forearms even on your legs. Keep that toe flexed back towards the knee to protect the knee. Small, deep breaths here. Inhale to come back up to center. Lower that leg down. Now I want you to step your feet a little wider than your chair. And I want you to come down, hinging at the hips, bringing either your hands or arms can stay on your knees, just feeling that stretch. Or if you're able to, bring your fingertips to the floor. Again, a sign of progression is when you can bring your hands flat to the floor, feeling that nice stretch. Natural breaths here, in and out. Slowly come back up. Bring your legs back together. Sit back in your chair. This is where you can now allow your back to rest against the chair. If you need to during the whole routine, that's fine. I challenge you to sit forward a little bit more in your chair, not relying on the back of the chair for stability. We want to activate the core and the posture, and that without aid of the chair if you're able to. It's something that you can work on as you practice the routine, and that's fine. So from here, I want you to go ahead and rest your palms again on your thighs, however you feel. Make sure your feet are still flat on the floor if you're able to. Hopefully, you don't need to sit too far forward, and that way you can still rest your back just for relaxation. Completely passive now. So sitting here with your hands on your thighs, however you wish. In traditional yoga, there are different mudras that you can practice. If you're familiar with those, you can go ahead and use those as well for relaxation. There's some that bring center and focus, some that are good for the heart and the immune system, etc. So if you're comfortable practicing those, go ahead. If not, your hands flat on your thighs are just fine. So go ahead, and we're going to make sure our shoulders are down and back, closing our eyes, breathing naturally here first. Relax the jaw. Relax the muscles around the eyes. Let your teeth part slightly. Keep your mouth closed. Focusing on the breath. Pardon me. Keeping your awareness on the breath. Watching it flow in and watching it flow out. Quieting the mind again. You may find your thoughts wander. Just bring them back into the breath. Maybe take a moment to focus on how you feel from when you first started the routine, when you entered today. So proud of you for pressing play and showing up today. It's important that we take time to slow down. Life is so busy. Now let those thoughts go and focus again on the breath. Maybe bringing the breath deeper into the diaphragm and abdomen area. And let it exhale out. We tend to be chest breathers just due to stresses of life, and just naturally we just tend to take shallower breaths, but try and deepen those breaths. Give yourself a virtual pat on the back. You did such a great job today. Bring your hands together at your heart in prayer. I want you to think of something that you're thankful for today, something that brings you joy and happiness. So much to be thankful for. Go ahead and open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I plan future videos and that to be uploaded as well. So again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.